is Super Sunday, and guess what? It's time for some amazing FIFA action. Welcome, folks. Once again, you are watching eISL Season 2, brought to you by Nodwin Gaming. I'm Fixes. I'm joined along with TTR, and since it's Sunday, we have got three really exciting matches lined up for you for the entire night. But TT, before we get the thing started, did you watch the video of
Hmm.
Genocide and Warsi beating
Yep.
CJ and Shagnik yesterday? Not
Yes,
beating,
and
drawing the match, of course.
yeah, like drawing the match and जो हम लोग जस्ट गए ही थे एंड उस टाइम पे मैं भी सोच रहा था कि कब आएगा बट यस फिक्सर्स भाई निकाल के दे दिए तो काइंड ऑफ फिक्सर्स थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट एंड जो मैच था मैं तो ये सोच रहा हूँ कि ऑडियंस कहीं ना कहीं जो है क्या सोच रहे होंगे ऑडियंस तो बोलेंगे अरे आपको तो दिख गया हमको भी दिखाओ तो अनफॉर्चुनेटली हो जाता है कभी कभार आशा करते हैं कि आज नहीं होगा वैसा कुछ आज स्मूथली चले सब गेम्स क्योंकि आज जो है एकदम स्टार्टिंग में ही बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग मैच है इधर फिक्सर्स वर्सेस मी होने वाला है तो देखते हैं वैसे उसको लेके हम लोग डिस्कशन करेंगे बाद में
Oh, definitely. I actually forgot about that. It's this little bit of a rivalry between the desk also. But yes, we're gonna
या
get to that. But let's talk about the tournament format for all the new viewers. Again, a little bit of a introduction. Of course, it's the ISL, like we've already said. This is where players. You've got 11 clubs. Every club has 20 players each, and they are playing on FIFA 23, competing against each other with your favorite clubs, right? So from there onwards, we have the playoffs, but right now we are going through with the league stages, and of course, there's the play-in stages also, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But also have to, just bring in the lion's share of 33 lakhs rupees that's going to be distributed between all these teams, and the first position team gets 4.5 lakh rupees, and second gets 2 lakhs. Third and fourth gets 75,000 each, respectively. So that is there. But we have seen some amazing FIFA action, some action only we have seen, and something that the viewers have missed out. And I'm pretty sure you're not going to be pleased about that. And honestly, after seeing the quality of those goals, even I was quite bummed that that was not shown on air. But don't worry, guys. We are in contact with the players. We are hoping we could get that content out, if not on our channels, at least on their channels. You can definitely check that out. But yes, before we get the day started, it is going to be one look at the leaderboard, quick gander at where these teams stand. TT and FC Goa, they are nigh unstoppable over here. They are 6 games played, all the matches they've won. But today, talking about the matches, we have some interesting ones at that. We begin with Odisha FC and East Bengal FC, two of those teams that are struggling down in the bottom, and especially Odisha FC. They are searching for a win. Yesterday, we saw Net did manage to get a victory, but that was all gone into vain because they lost the next 2 matches. But East Bengal FC, do you think TT Shayantan has recovered from the horrors of last week?
आई डोंट नो एक्चुअली लाइक जिस तरीके से पिछला गेम गया था ईस्ट बंगाल के लिए वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा हॉरिफाइक था बट या आई थिंक शायद आज फुल्ली रेडी होके आएंगे क्योंकि देखिए अभी और ज़्यादा चांसेस है नहीं 5 मैचेस में से 3 ऑलरेडी हार चुके हैं सो अभी स्टेप अप करने की ज़रूरत है नहीं तो मुश्किलें बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाएगा एंड शायद हम लोग इसको लेके बात कर रहे थे कि फिक्सर्स वर्सेस मी क्योंकि फिक्सर्स बिलोंग करते हैं इधर उड़ीसा से और मैं बिलोंग करता हूँ बंगाल से सो या फर्स्ट मैच बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग होने जा रहा है फिक्सर्स
Oh, it definitely is going to be a little bit of a personal rivalry over here. I mean, it's all friendly, of course, but of course,
या
once you're from your home state and they're going up against East Bengal, so FC over there, so that has to just spark in. And Azim and I used to call it, the debate of Rasgulla. And it's always against either ATK Mohun Bagan or East Bengal FC. But we've got Kerala Blasters also coming back after that emphatic win. But today it's going to be tough because it's going to be Northeast United FC. And also we have a third one lined up. We're going to talk about that later. But let's take a look at the matchup. So Nate goes up against Beno 7. Interesting because for the first time we can see East Bengal FC. They have changed their playing order. So lately even Odisha FC have done the same. But Nate yesterday managed to secure a victory. So that's something that he would be really confident about, that he can manage to salvage one more win for his team, and it was against Naveen at that. But then things really got tough because Tikka and again Tikka was just too much for Vakya to handle, and even in the co-op they haven't done pretty well. But East Bengal FC, we know Akshat has been one of those players who has constantly over
Hmm.
time improved his game. Shayantan was one of the most reliable players, but I would say he just succumbed to the pressure because on any other day, had that not been a derby, we would have never seen Shayantan being beaten like that. Never.
यस एंड आई थिंक उसी वजह से जो प्रेशर था डार्बी का उसके वजह से ही और भी ज़्यादा तितर बितर होते हुए दिखे क्योंकि यूजुअली जिस तरीके से गेम गया था शुरुआत पे अक्षत हार गए थे उसके बाद कोऑप मैच में कमबैक आया था तो डिसाइडर था आखिरी गेम और उसके ऊपर जो प्रेशर शांतन के ऊपर आया क्योंकि एज अ फैन अगर आप कोई क्लब के फैन वैन उनको लाइक उसी क्लब को जाके आप रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हो और आप
Exactly.
बंगाल से भी हो तो प्रेशर तो बहुत ज़्यादा रहता है तो यही चीज़ हम लोगों को पिछले दिन देखने के लिए मिला था बट हालांकि कल के दिन एटी के मोहन बगान हारने के बाद जो पॉइंट डिफरेंस है वो ज़्यादा नहीं है तो अगर उस हिसाब से देखा जाए तो अभी भी कुछ भी हो सकता है कोई भी क्लब आगे जा सकता है लेकिन आज जो है आज गेम बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग एंड बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है दोनों ही क्लब्स के लिए ओडिशा के लिए लड़ाई है अपने पहले पॉइंट की एंड इस्ट बंगाल को जीतना होगा ताकि एटलीस्ट जो है वो आगे बढ़ पाए और तो बहुत जो है पोजीशनिंग पे अच्छे खासे एरिया पे जा पाए तो क्या लगता है फिक्सर्स लाइक आज के दिन पे वाग्या का वाग्या क्या चमक उठेगा या फिर जो है कल के जैसा ही चलने वाला है
ये तो सिर्फ भाग्य और लॉर्ड जगन्नाथ को ही पता है बिकॉज यहाँ पे with the way things have been going, I don't know when is this curse gonna get lifted because even last season, right, DK was going through a similar phase. He was playing some really good FIFA, but he was just unlucky. Later on, the curse got lifted. In fact, it was transferred. So the curse does not get lifted over here in eISL. It always gets transferred to some or the other player, and suddenly we see a dip in their performance. So Vagya would be just hoping that that does not happen today. But looking at the silver lining, Nate has been pretty impressive. You know, going on to beat Naveen, the defending champion of eISL. That's not a small joke, right? And that too by a 4-1 scoreline shows that how much Nate is committing to these matches. Even Vakya is trying a lot, but there have been instances we have seen, so many good shots getting saved. Sometimes the crossbar has been his biggest enemy, and the storyline, like you said, is pretty much about that clubs that are pretty much at the very bottom. Both need to find their way up, and there is no way down over here. At least for Odisha FC, they cannot be at a worse stage than they currently are right now. So they have put in all they have, and the only way up is literally up. Win your games and play well. So, of course, we're off with the first game. It is Odisha FC against East Bengal FC. Odisha FC going from left to right in their black kits, and East Bengal FC from right to left in their white.
शुरू हो चुका है गेम एंड ये गेम बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होगा दोनों ही क्लब्स के लिए जो कि हम लोग ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किए लेकिन क्या इम्प्रूवमेंट आज देखने के लिए मिलेगा वो सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है नाइट्स की अगर बात किया जाए कल के दिन पे बहुत सारे गोल्स आ गए थे लेकिन बेनो 7 पिछले दिन हारने के बाद आज कमबैक जो है वो करना चाहते हैं ज़बरदस्त तरीके से एंड शुरू हो चुका है आगाज हो चुका है पहले गोल के साथ ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी बहुत ही अर्ली लेकिन मैं एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था कि इतना जल्दी गोल होता हुआ दिखेगा बट ओडिशा एफसी की तरफ से एक नेट जो कल परफॉर्मेंस था वैसा परफॉर्मेंस अभी नहीं दिखा पहले 5 मिनट के अंदर थोड़ा लूज खेल रहे थे
Whatever it is, Shayantan, just look at him. He's got fire in his eyes. He's just about to, burn this entire ground down. But Nate needs to calm him a bit, and this could be that perfect chance. And there he scores a good pass and a shot taken, and suddenly we are leveled up. It's barely been 10 minutes into the game, and both the players have scored each. So right now we know it's a battle. It's a song of fire and ice. Just have to see who prevails. And do we see a winner out from here? Beno 7 has got a lot to prove to his fans. Him being a loyal supporter of East Bengal FC since his birth. And then the last Tuesday disaster is something that he would want to forget. And what better way than giving his fans a reason to smile by winning this game, as another chance is in the building. And there you go. He scores one, a beautiful grounded pass, and instantly just finds the gap through the defenders. Both Odisha FC and East Bengal FC have been really lousy with their defense, and their attack has been proving really fatal. And this time, East Bengal FC, again a quick retaliation. It's a goal galore that we are getting to see.
दोनों ही क्लब सिर्फ और सिर्फ अभी गोल्स के लिए खेल रहे हैं. बिल्डअप वो तो होगा, लेकिन अभी जो टारगेट है वो है जितना ज्यादा हो सके उतना ज्यादा गोल स्कोर कर लो, क्योंकि पहले ही 13 मिनट के अंदर 3 गोल देखने के लिए मिले हैं. जिधर ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी की तरफ से 2 आया है. रोनाल्डिनियो बहुत शानदार स्किल मूव के साथ अंदर जाने की कोशिश था, बट काउंटर पैसा एफसी. लियोनेल मेसी बहुत शानदार तरीके से देखिए बॉल कंट्रोल करते हुए इधर इग्नेट, एंड एक बार फिर से मौका बनता हुआ, लेकिन इस बार हकीमी मौजूद तो कोई भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा. एंड बेनो 7 की अगर बात किया जाए, बेनो 7 को जरूरत भी था कि शुरुआत पे वो गोल स्कोर करे, क्योंकि कल जीतने के बाद नेट्स का जो कॉन्फिडेंस है वो ज्यादा होगा यूजुअली नॉर्मल डेज से, बट बेनो 7 को जरूरत था कॉन्फिडेंस की, एंड वो शायद उनको मिल चुका है. इस बार एम्बापे वो सेव करते हुए जाएंगे अंदर, एंड नहीं, आखिरी मोमेंट पे वैन डे सार के क्लोज पहुंच गए, जिसके वजह से इस बार के लिए तो खतरा टल चुका है. लेकिन बहुत ही ज्यादा डायरेक्ट ये गेम चलता हुआ, कोई भी तरफ जा सकता है गेम.
You know, this is end-to-end FIFA. I don't know if I like this FIFA because both the players are just going on scoring goals. But one quick look, just slight changes in formation. Odisha FC just going with the meta 4-3-2-1, whereas Beno 7 has opted for a different approach. It's 4-2-3-1. So it's going to be interesting how they're going to play things around. And the best part so far is both the players have been looking quite prolific, quite clinical. They've got that eye for the goal. But the sad part is both their defenses are pretty much all over the place, and they're just walking on eggshells at this point, really, just messing things up. And usually in the realms of FIFA, it is said you need to have a really sound defense to be a really good player. And so far, both of these players have loosened things up in terms of that. So they really need to work on that. Of course, they need to stop conceding goals. And at some point, we're going to anticipate that the pace of this game is going to slow down a bit. I think it's just that hunger, that urge to win, that desperation that's kicking in from the players, that they're just going all out. But have to also, calm yourself down, realize that we need to, have our defensive numbers in place, just can't rely on the keepers all the time to make the saves. Yesterday was a night where Van der Sar, TTV saw him making a lot of saves for the teams, for both the clubs, both the clubs mostly. I think all the players kind of bring in Van der Sar as their go-to choice of keeper, and has worked out really well, especially when you talk with the likes of Courtois, maybe a little bit of Ederson Morris now visible. But right now, again, Nate building up a chance with Hakimi, passes it on towards KDB. Ronaldinho realizes that this is where he needs to settle down a little bit, have that control, keep the passing game on, constantly keep rotating your passes, and that is exactly he's doing. I felt there was a little bit of an opportunity to pass over there, in fact shoot over there, but he was reluctant in doing so, still finding that opening, and a pass too many, as now East Bengal FC will be capitalizing. And was that a misclick? Because I think what his intention was for a driven through pass.
And ये ड्रिवन थ्रू पास की अगर बात किया जाए, वो बहुत ज़्यादा इस सीज़न पे यूज़ होता हुआ दिखा है. लेकिन जो हम लोग लॉन्ग शॉट्स की बात करते हैं यूजुअली, वो हम लोग को कुछ गेम्स पे तो दिखा है, बट ज़्यादातर गेम पे नहीं दिखता है. बट इस बार मौका, एंड फिनिश भी हो जाएगा. लियोनेल मेसी के साथ लेफ्ट ऑफ कॉर्नर पे करेंगे फिनिश, एंड 2-2 इक्वलाइजर दाग चुके ओडिशा एफसी नेट्स के तरफ से. फाइनली एक कमबैक आता हुआ. बट देखिए इधर ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी बेनो 7 के लिए प्रेशर बढ़ता जा रहा है, क्योंकि जब भी वो एक स्कोर करके आगे बढ़ते, उसी जगह पे इक्वलाइजर भी दाग देते हैं ओडिशा एफसी, बट ओडिशा एफसी उनको कोशिश करना होगा कि वो अभी लीड में जाए, क्योंकि बार बार अगर सिर्फ इक्वलाइज करेंगे तो बाद में प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है। एक बार फिर से देखिए, मौका था, बट कोर्तवा।
This is not happening, TT. I mean, what's gone wrong with both the defenses? What are the players doing? I think one thing for sure, I can feel that Nate is on constant pressure. The way the players are just charging and always fighting for the ball. And it's fine. I mean, eventually your players get exhausted. But that's something you can afford when you have such a stacked up bench like that. That's not going to be an issue. But yes, finally some sound defending coming in from Beno 7. Because lately he's even conceded two, and Nate was just about to concede the third one. But right now both these players have to wake up. I can't really understand, process the fact that what on earth was Nate doing, thinking, in fact, getting Virgil van Dijk towards the winger. And suddenly he concedes a goal.
Yes. ओडिशा एफसी को एक चीज अभी ठान लेना होगा कि वो एटलीस्ट गोल कंसीड ना करे, क्योंकि वो गोल स्कोर तो कर रहे हैं, इक्वलाइजर दाग रहे हैं। देखिए आ चुका है, झट से हो क्या रहा है, हो क्या रहा है आज। इस बंगाल एफसी गोल दाग रहे हैं, एडवांटेज ले रहे हैं, उसी जगह पे इक्वलाइजर दागा जा रहा है ओडिशा एफसी की तरफ से। एंड ये बैक टू बैक 6 गोल्स हो चुके हैं फर्स्ट हाफ पे। ओह माय गॉड,
इतने तो कभी एक सीरीज में भी देखने को नहीं मिलते when things get really tight. But it's still not the end of first half. I can still sense another goal in the making, and it's going to be Beno 7 trying to attack through that left wing with R9. A bit of a ball roll scoop there. Decides to pass it on towards Theo Hernandez. A nice pass on towards Jairzinho, again beating his man over there. And is he offside? I think he is. And that being said, yes, it is going to be a half-time whistle being blown. But oh my goodness, what's gone wrong over here? I mean, both the teams, don't get me wrong, really playing well attacking-wise. But both the clubs, their defenses, it's in shambles. It feels like they just don't have any defender. It's kind of that more feeling, to be honest. I can't, I'm still processing things in my head, because this is for the first time I'm watching such a game of FIFA at the highest level in India right now, because we don't usually see that happen. First half and both the sides just scoring 3-3 each. And look at the possession, it's quite even also. The passes have been done right. The tackles have been out of place, and other things are there, of course. But yeah, TT, what have you felt about the first half? Because I'm sort of two-minded about it. I'm happy and sad at the same time.
Me too, because गोल्स तो हम लोगों को देखने के लिए मिले हैं दोनों ही साइड से, बट जो डिफेंस है वो दोनों का ही उतना स्ट्रांग हम लोगों को नहीं दिखा। एंड इसी वजह से बार बार स्ट्रगल करते हुए देखे हैं ये दोनों ही क्लब्स। पिछले दिन हम देखे हैं बेनो 7 को, एंड उसी के साथ नेट्स की भी अगर बात किया जाए, या प्रीवियस डे तो उनका बहुत अच्छा गया था, लेकिन यूजुअली ओवरऑल इनका भी डिफेंस उतना खास नहीं है। तो डिफेंस के ऊपर काम करने की ज़रूरत है। वी नो कि हाई स्कोरिंग मैच अगर होता है, गोल्स अगर आते रहते हैं तो एंजॉयमेंट काफ़ी होता है, लेकिन उससे एक चीज़ भी होता चलता है कि आपका जो डिफेंस है गेम के अंदर, जो कि आई थिंक बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, वो अभी सही नहीं चल रहा। दैट्स वाई फर्स्ट हाफ पे ही 3-3 स्कोर लाइन अभी ये लिए देखने के लिए मिल रहा है। ढकी भी उधर जार्जिनियो को बॉडी पुश करके गिराते हुए, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा बॉल हो सकता है। इन पास क्या वो निकलेगा? जार्जिनियो ऑलरेडी मौजूद टुवर्ड्स रोनाल्डो, बट वर्जिल वैन डाइक अकेले एम्बाप्पे एंड रोनाल्डो के बीच से जाके खड़े हुए एज अ शील्ड, एंड खतरा टल चुका है। काउंटर पे ईस्ट बंगाल
better, much better defending by Shantan over here. And right now again Nate just constantly puts that threat on Beno 7, and he's taking those hits, he's throwing a few jabs here and there, and now East Bengal FC on their counter attack. And this halftime was much needed. For a moment I thought some or the other player is just going to cue a pause and then just think over it, right? Just calm down, settle your nerves. I know that this is a must-win game for either of these clubs, right? And even more than
Hmm.
that for Odisha FC, because they are desperate to get those 3 points on board. But now another good chance,
Oh!
and was a save, deflected off from the keeper, and now it goes out for a corner. And all right, a different corner routine is what we get to see from Nate, as he just
Oh!
oh, that was such a nice cross coming through. I thought for a moment that it went in.
Yes. Oh, बहुत ही ज्यादा रिस्की सिचुएशन बन गया था इधर ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के लिए। देखिए गेम जिस इंटेंसिटी के साथ चल रहा है, कुछ भी हो सकता है, कोई भी तरफ रिजल्ट जा सकता है। राइट हैंड साइड से हकीमी भरने की कोशिश था, बट थियो हर्नांडेज एक स्तंभ की तरह खड़े रहे राइट हैंड साइड पे। देखिए पासिंग जो भी हो रहा है वो हम लोग को सिर्फ और सिर्फ दिख रहा है डायरेक्ट गोल की तरफ, मतलब एक दो पास एंड डायरेक्ट गोल के लिए जा रहे हैं, गोल के लिए टाइम कर रहे हैं। तो थोड़ा इसकी वजह से देखिए बॉल लूज करते हुए, एंड जिस जगह पे बॉल लूज किए मुश्किलें बढ़ सकता है। रुडुली रन, लेकिन थोड़ा टाइम लेके खेलने की कोशिश नेट्स की तरफ से। एंड ओडिशा एफसी सेकेंड हाफ में मुझे लग रहा है कि बहुत ज्यादा कॉन्फिडेंट एंड बहुत ज्यादा एग्रेसिव मूड में भी है।
Yeah, I mean, this time we can see a little bit of a defensive retreat from East Bengal FC. They've been focusing a lot on that. And now they've been playing on those counter-attacks, and this could be a good chance in the making. Nice pass on towards Jairzinho. But, the moment he received that, the defense was back online. And Odisha FC, again on a build-up for an attack. We have to see how they're going to, just play things through. So, both these teams have been relying on those lob-through passes, those driven lob-through passes, and haven't been hesitating. And there you go again, a beautiful attempt. And that the intention was absolutely right. When you've got KDB and you've already stretched for the ball like that, that's not going to be recommended that you take a shot. What would be ideal is try and pass it over. But I think Beno 7 just rightfully snuffed out the danger over there. And he's on an attack of his own. And both these teams, they're playing end-to-end FIFA, but defensively, I think they've gotten back to their senses. Now, this is more like it, Now it feels like both these players are really try-harding. It's like a game of chess where you just kind of figure out to get your, players into right positions, to sort of get that right attack going. Again, the intention is really right. What he's trying to do is trying to craft a goal, trying to craft a unique one, just try to catch Beno 7 off guard. But these are, the risks I think Nate should be willing to take in order to get a goal right now, especially when, Beno 7's defense has been really sound. And, things change, weathers change, people change, times change, but one thing does not change. That is our game's crashing. And we have been trying, on the back end to try and get it fixed. But sometimes, things are just out of control, out of reach. I know as a viewer, you guys are getting disappointed over it, and we humbly apologize for that. And we are doing whatever it's taking right now, getting in touch with the developers, getting every single thing, sorted from our side. But TT, there are certain things like we can't help it, right? And yeah, that hurts, but it is what it is, folks.
यस एंड देखिए ये तो अभी के लिए बहुत दुख भी होता है कि क्यों हो रहा है, लेकिन कुछ कर नहीं सकते फॉर श्योर। बट जिस तरीके से गेम चला उससे एक चीज तो पता चल रहा है कि दोनों ही क्लब्स को बहुत काम करना होगा। अगर प्लेऑफ्स पे पहुंच भी गए फिर भी मुश्किल है सस्टेन करना, क्योंकि डिफेंस थोड़ा नहीं बहुत ज़्यादा डाइसी लगा आज। एंड जिस तरीके से गेम गया, जो गोल्स आए, गोल्स ज़्यादा चेंजेस नहीं हुए। ऐसे नहीं हुआ कि कोई इंडिविजुअल ब्रिलियंस या फिर कुछ अलग ही करके चले गए जिसकी वजह से गोल होता हुआ दिखा। ये नॉर्मली हम लोग को ऐसे गोल्स देखने के लिए मिलते हैं या फिर पूरे सीजन हम लोगों को देखने के लिए मिला है। बट जो डिफेंस जिसकी ज़रूरत है, काइंड ऑफ हम लोग कह सकते हैं आधे जिमा का डिफेंस, उनका डिफेंस अभी तक का मैंने देखा हुआ बहुत अच्छे डिफेंस में से एक है। एंड उनका डिफेंस तोड़ना बहुत टफ है। वो चाहे आप फ्लैंक से करो, आप विंग से करो, आप मिड से करो, या फिर आप थ्रू बॉल लॉब बॉल कुछ भी खिला लो, उनका डिफेंस बहुत अच्छा है एंड उनके एक स्ट्रक्चर में रहता है, लेकिन वो स्ट्रक्चर नहीं मेंटेन होता हुआ दिखा एंड इसकी वजह से शायद उसी का ही फायदा मिला था अफनान को पिछले दिन बेनो 7 के खिलाफ। एंड आज तो हम लोग देख ही रहे हैं कि नाइट्स का लाइक उनका जो सिचुएशन है वो थोड़ा सा डाइसी जा रहा है। तो आपको क्या लगता है लाइक फिक्सेस इधर क्या चेंजेस मेनली करना चाहिए इनको, अगर उनका डिफेंस जो है वो ठीक करने हैं?
I think they did all the right things in the second half. They fixed it. But again, talking about that first half scoreline 3-3, it felt like, TT, you and I were in a match, right? We were just playing a friendly, like we come on Discord and we do. Usually our goals go till 9-8. We have also hit those 10 goals marker also. So it felt like, we were two players just chilling and playing FIFA. But now both of them need to understand the gravity of the situation, which they do perhaps. And like I said, these goals, even you would agree on that. These goals were not something really out of the blue, or you could say such, beautiful goals. These were just well-timed passes, and you've seen on every single case, the defense from either of the clubs was completely missing, right? The strikers were just given so much room to take those shots, or maybe the reads were completely going wrong, the player switching was not right, and there were n number of mistakes that they were making defensively, as a result of which they were conceding that many goals, and things were going down. But we will of course now take a look at all the goals that have been scored in the past week, and you enjoy. Till then, we will get back with the results. Want to pass it on towards Ronaldinho, but maintains possession. And now with Ronaldinho towards Mbappe, a quick shot.
थोड़ा कटिंग बैक पास के साथ Mbappe, Ronaldo, मौका,
oh! What save? Chance he's got. He's trying to make some kind of a play happen, but this looks good. This looks promising. With Ronaldo, goes for a heel to heel, takes a shot.
टॉवर्ड्स पे ले, बीचों बीच से रोनाल्डो, फाइनली शॉट, लेकिन वैंडेसा अपने ही पास रखने की कोशिश चल रहा है इनके तरफ से, बीचों बीच जर्जिनियो फिनिश करेंगे उसी के साथ 2-0 एंड आई थिंक 3 पॉइंट्स एंड थर्ड पोजीशन सिक्योर करके रखना बेंगलुरु एफसी के लिए थोड़ा और इजी होता होगा, क्योंकि इसी जीत के साथ दो बार हो गया, पूरा ही नहीं कर पाए.
I think it's the pressure that's eating Beno 7 up, because this could be a fourth one. And Beno 7 left stunted. Look at the. Pretty sure that would have gone in through, but this is where I could say Lukman, you have so far had the best start with Rudulit. कब दिया था?
वही बात है, कब दिया था?
Similar occurrences again as a pass, and now he'll take another shot at, and it's just barely the beginning phases of the game. Has a lot of passing options. Goes back towards Captain Villa, a little 1-2 with him. Now gives it away towards Jude Bellingham. And now back towards Solid, on towards Mbappe. Beautiful build up, and there you go. Well, taking a look at all those amazing goals that have been scored kind of gets me excited. And especially that we also did get to see Lokmanu scoring, and today also we have Kerala Blasters FC's matchup, and we have seen Shubham and Lokmanu also make a comeback. But hey, the voice in my head has already given me the results, and which will be in front of your screen in just a wee while. But I can say this one thing: it has been settled, right? We have a winner, and that has to be
Yeah.
8 Nate over here. So I think in those final few moments, he managed to scrape one through, and Beno 7 again taking the fall. And this is, I think, one of his dippy phases, right? Every athlete, no
Hmm.
matter if you're an e-athlete or a real life athlete, goes through those phases of bad run, and all you've got to do is keep your mental strength on the line, and you have to keep it on par. You cannot just lose hope or start getting really down, feel dim about your performance, and get, because things are eventually going to get worse from there. Have that positive mentality, have that mentality to make a comeback. And when we talk about comeback, for East Bengal FC, it is still doable. All they have to do is
Yes.
win their next two games. And judging by Odisha FC's history, quite recent history, that is possible. Yesterday also, Nate managed to defeat Naveen 4-1, but they went on to lose the next two games. So that has happened. So Odisha FC co-op and Bhagya's games have been always sort of been a thorn for them. They really need to work on that, and I hope they did not have a lot of time to ponder over it. But I don't know what they've done. On the contrary, looking at the brighter things for East Bengal FC, uh, their synergy has been improving day by day.
Hmm.
And the co-op has been getting better. So all the East Bengal fans would be hoping that yes, they would expect to see them making a comeback in the co-op. But for the Odisha FC fans, they're again very close to secure that 3 points. And how
Yeah.
do they do that? Win the next game. Do not let it go to the third. And because most of the time, Vagya still plays well. It's just his luck that just messes things up.
या एंड कल भी इतना ज़्यादा क्लोज आने के बाद हाथ से निकल गया था
Yeah.
एंड सिर्फ पॉइंट ही नहीं, बहुत ज़्यादा लाइक कोई भी पॉइंट नहीं मिला था। जिधर से 3 पॉइंट मिल सकते थे उधर से कोई भी पॉइंट नहीं मिला। तो मैं चाहता हूँ कि एटलीस्ट आज उनको मिले, क्योंकि बार 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 रोज़ कोशिश किया जा रहा है। एंड इसके पहले वाकई का भी अगर बात किया जाए, वो भी जब स्टार्ट किए थे 1-2 गेम्स पे, उन्होंने जीत के शुरू किया था, लेकिन उसके बाद भी हार गए थे। तो सिर्फ कहानी इधर भाग्य के साथ नहीं है, मुझे लगता है कि पूरे ऑल ओवर ओडिशा एफसी के भाग्य के साथ है कि उनका जो है कुछ भी मतलब हो जाए, कुछ ना कुछ हो ही जाता है। या तो क्रॉसबार लग जाता है, या फिर गोल अगर हो गए तो मतलब कुछ अलग तरीके से गोल कंसीड कर लेते हैं। तो सब मिला के अगर देखा जाए तो ओडिशा एफसी अभी तक पूरे सीजन 2 के अनलकीस्ट टीम में से, क्लब में से एक है। बट क्या उसको जो है वो कर पाएंगे? सिर्फ अनलकी नहीं, आई थिंक उनको काम करने की भी ज़रूरत है उनके डिफेंस के ऊपर एंड स्पेशली कोऑप के ऊपर, जैसे कि आपने भी कहा। क्योंकि कोऑप पे जब भी ओडिशा एफसी के साथ कोई भी मैच पे आते हैं, थोड़ा बहुत कैजुअल ज़रूर हो जाते हैं, क्योंकि ओडिशा एफसी का जो मिस पासेस है वो कोई भी बाकी और क्लब से बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं।
Yeah, the missed passes, and then especially the communication, I feel, is kind of
Hmm.
lacking. I feel when you kind of tend to get into co-op, it has to be all about having a set strategy in mind, right? Somebody needs to feed the ball, somebody needs to make those tough dribbles, somebody needs to make the right passes, and always need to be communicating with each other. Where do you want the ball to go? Give me the ball over here. I'm triggering a run right now. You can pass, and you know keep to each other till the point where you build that synergy, where you actually know what your teammate or your partner wants, right? And that's the beginner phase, because when you look at the professional players outside of India, when you go into all the other tournaments that we see from FIFA, where we get to see the co-op games in play, not a
Hmm.
lot of talking goes on. It's just basic call-outs that they give, something that needs to be done,
Yeah.
because those players have been playing with each other for almost like maybe 7-8 months or a year. They've built up that
Yeah.
synergy. But when it comes down to eISL, these players, they're playing for their clubs. It's it's barely just 1 month old. Haven't really had the
Hmm.
time to get gel up with each other. So that's one of the toughest challenges, because I see those players, they barely talk. They have got everything synchronized, everything just jotted out. All they need to do is just mechanically execute that. If the one thing does not work, then maybe they go for a plan B, and they just say, let's stick to plan B now. Let's go with this
Yeah.
idea. So, and that is how those clubs really excel at that. And that is something, one of the challenges for all these players, which you have to take with open arms. With that being said, folks, we are back with the action again in the second matchup. It's a co-op. We've got Nate and Bhatia from Odisha FC from left to right in black taking on Akshat and Beno 7 from East Bengal FC from right to left in their white kits.
अक्षत एंड बेनो 7 उनके लिए अभी बहुत ज्यादा डेंजरस सिचुएशन बन चुका है ऑलरेडी. जीतना ही होगा बाय एनी हाउ. अगर 3 पॉइंट्स लेके जाना है तो ये को-ऑप गेम बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाला है. शुरू हो चुका है, अटैक आ चुका था एकदम स्टार्टिंग के 1 मिनट के अंदर ओडिशा एफसी की तरफ से, लेकिन उसको सेफली क्लियर करते हुए काउंटर पे जा रहे थे. बट आज जिस तरीके से खेले हैं इटनेट पहले गेम पे, उससे एक चीज तो पता चला है कि वो अभी प्रॉपरली कॉन्फिडेंट है. कल के दिन पे भी बहुत अच्छा शुरुआत था, आज भी मिला है, लेकिन वो चाहेंगे जो अंत है वो कल के जैसा हो. आज एक जीत के साथ अंत करने की कोशिश करेंगे एंड वो पहले जो पॉइंट्स है वो पॉइंट्स टेबल में लेके आने की कोशिश करेंगे. अभी के लिए आप देख सकते हैं कि जो डिफेंस है वो फैल चुका है एंड ज़्यादा हड़बड़ी की मतलब बहुत जल्दबाजी नहीं कर रहे, थोड़ा टाइम ले रहे हैं. टाइम लेके प्रॉपरली जो एरियाज है जिधर से एक्सप्लॉइट कर सकते हैं वो ढूंढ रहे हैं. उसके बाद जाते हुए इस बार डेंजरस सिचुएशन, बीचों बीच पास, लेकिन नहीं मौजूद थे. एम्बापे रहते तो शायद पहला गोल आ सकता था ओडिशा एफसी के लिए.
Yeah, a good start for Odisha FC nonetheless, but East Bengal FC also showing that yes, their defense is really tight. They're calm and stable at this point, but no, the midfield needs to do better. Should not give away chances like this, give away the lose the ball like this at the highest level when already you're a game down. As Odisha FC trying to build up that play this time, just two defenders rushing at the same time, making sure the ball did not go anywhere, but in their favor. And now they have a chance to go for a counter attack, and I think this was a lob through pass, not a driven lob through, because you could not see that little bit of a distance there. But now again Odisha FC back on their attack, wanted to go for a cross Lionel Messi, but Theo Hernandez just too tall to stop the ball from moving. Now Virgil van Dijk will take no risk, rather just pass it back towards the keeper, and the attack is still going to be on. So Odisha FC so far in the first 20 minutes, they have been the better team, to be honest, with the way they've kept the possession, and they're constantly trying different things. So you could see that they have done their homework. They're looking much better now as compared to how they were yesterday.
यस, एंड यही चीज़ तो ज़रूरत होता है कि आप जितना ज़्यादा दिन जाता है आप इम्प्रूव करने की कोशिश करते हो. एंड वो इम्प्रूवमेंट आज ओडिशा की तरफ से तो दिख रहा है, लेकिन बात कर ही रहे थे उसी के बीच में एक अटैक आ गया था, बट कोई पासिंग ऑप्शन नहीं बचा था सार्जेनियो के पास कि वो उधर से पास कर पाए एंड शॉट लेते तो कुछ ऐसा ही होता जो हुआ. बॉल छीन लिया गया उनसे. काउंटर पे बार बार आने की कोशिश किया जा रहा है ओडिशा एफसी की तरफ से, लेकिन जो गैप है वो अभी तक डिफेंस में नहीं दिया गया इस बंगाल एफसी की तरफ से. बेनो 7 एंड अक्षत दोनों को पता है इंपॉर्टेंस इस गेम की, क्योंकि अभी तक 5 गेम्स खेल चुके हैं जिसमें से सिर्फ एक ही जीत मिला है और एक ड्रॉ. बाकी के 3 गेम्स पे हार मिला है इस बंगाल एफसी को. तो पॉइंट्स इस बंगाल एफसी के लिए भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ऑन द अदर हैंड ओडिशा एफसी वो आज बहुत ही ज़्यादा पॉजिटिव दिख रहे हैं. देखिए थोड़ा जल्दी इधर पास कर सकते थे, लेकिन ऑब्वियसली चेस किया जा रहा था उनको.
Yeah, sort of getting chased over there. But look at that again. Those risky passes being played by East Bengal FC, quite unnecessary to be honest. Where you know that your opponent has been dominating the first quarter, all you need to do is kind of try to go with those short grounded pass, right? And then keep passing the ball, get yourself in the rhythm, start feeling it, and then once you are there, just level up and maybe go for those riskier ones, because all you end up doing is sort of give the possession away, and Odisha FC capitalizes. Now this is more like it. This is something that I really wanted to see from East Bengal FC and try to deliver on chances
Oh!
like that. They
Offside.
have, but no. Unfortunately, it's an offside. But yes, I think still work done in the right direction, and could expect more of those threats coming in. And there would be that one point where I think East Bengal FC will find that little crack and they will capitalize. But for now, Odisha
Oh.
FC a little overwhelmed. Wanted to go for a long shot over there. I think was a finesse
Hmm.
attempt, but neither was it a green time or even the direction was quite
No.
lacking.
बहुत ही एक इम्पोर्टेंट पोजीशन पे बॉल
Oh
खो
no
चुके
way!
थे। बाल बाल बचे इधर ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी, क्योंकि जिस जगह पे बॉल लूज हुआ था उधर से नो डाउट एक गोल होने के चांसेस थे, बट इधर टाइमिंग नहीं कर पाए हेडर को एम्बापे। बट एक चीज आप देख पा रहे होंगे कि जब जब मिडफील्ड पे बॉल छीना जा रहा है डायरेक्टली अटैक पे आ रहे हैं ओडिशा एफसी, ज्यादा टाइम इधर व्यतीत नहीं कर रहे हैं। एंड आई थिंक पोजीशनिंग के मामले में भी ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी से कहीं ज्यादा पोजीशन जो है वो ओडिशा एफसी के पास रह सकता है, जिस तरीके से अभी तक गेम गया है एंड प्रॉपर डोमिनेशन के साथ खेला गया है ओडिशा एफसी की तरफ से। सिर्फ एक ही अटैक था ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी की तरफ से, जो इधर ऑफ साइड पे फंस गए थे। बाकी ज्यादा कुछ एग्रेशन या फिर ज्यादा इधर डेंजर बनाते हुए दिखे नहीं है। ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी को जरूरत है कि वो अपने स्ट्रेटजीज के ऊपर थोड़ा बहुत एक बार क्वेश्चन मार्क लगाए एंड उसको थोड़ा फिक्स करें, नहीं तो प्रॉब्लम्स बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ जाएगा।
Yeah, I think both the teams so far have been quite evenly matched up. No, to be honest, first quarter we see of this half we see Odisha FC just constantly passing the ball through and throughout and making those right plays, looking a lot threatening. But then when we realize that yes, East Bengal FC they've been making a little mistakes, instant work on that. You know, they took a few risks and one of which was really nice, but ended up being an offside. But then they started, recycling the ball again, just those grounded passes coming through and throughout, and constantly just keeping Odisha FC at bay, not giving them the ball. Retrieved a lot of that possession, as you can see. But as you can, spot, it is still leveled up. The dust is yet to be settled in this matchup because East Bengal FC clearly they can feel that pressure, right? Because Odisha FC they've already won their first game, and all they need to do is win this one to win the entire series. The third game will amount to nothing. So Akshat won't even get a chance to prove his true mettle. So for that, East Bengal FC this match they have to win by any chance, right? And the way things have started after the kickoff, I don't like it for East Bengal FC, but Odisha FC more like it from their side, as they were trying to make that lob through and make it work. But and we've seen this really happens with the dip. You kind of get phased off a little bit, but a nice attempt on goal wasn't green time by Mbappe. As a result, all they could get is a corner.
Yeah. And ओह, इधर कहने की जो है ये कॉर्नर से कन्वर्जन तो हो सकता था, लेकिन हो इसीलिए नहीं हुआ क्योंकि बहुत क्लोज पास डिलीवर कर दिए थे। ओह माय गॉड, गॉड तो आज क्या क्या कर रहे हैं आगे बढ़ के। बट इस बार जिस जगह पे बॉल छोड़ दिया गया है या फिर जिस जगह पे बॉल खो दिए है ओडिशा एफसी, स्ट्रक्चर टूट सकता है, जो कि अभी टूटा भी है। क्या इसमें कैपिटलाइज कर पाएगा? इस बंगाल एफसी बात कर रहे थे, कैपिटलाइज हुआ, पहला गोल जर्जिनियो के पैर से एंड मिल चुका है वो जीवन दान, क्योंकि मैचअप पे पीछे थे इस बंगाल एफसी और इस गोल के साथ होप्स अभी भी जिंदा।
Oh, certainly. No doubt at that, because this is what they needed, and both these teams going for the same routine. And has the meta sort of changed and I'm unaware of? Or are these two teams just, trying to, take each other's medicine? Because we've seen it's all about just triggering a run, that driven through pass, beat the defender and go in. and try to score again. Was a good effort by East Bengal FC. I like the idea behind that. Right time to pass, but just barely missing by a few inches. And that sort of hurts. But Odisha FC, again, so close to victory, but looks like they're going to be left hounded if they don't equalize this one. And even for Odisha FC, if this matchup ends as a draw, then still they're going to open their account. At least 1 point is secured. But for that, they will have to find an equalizer, which looks really difficult. A little bit of a room on that right wing. You could see Lionel Messi taking that run over there. Still, KDB hasn't opted for a pass on towards him yet. Mbappe hitting the ball on him. Udolit has some passing options, but will instantly go for the shot. A little bit of a different thought into this move. And the keeper makes the dive and saves it and goes out for a corner. And all right. Now, this is looking a little bit repetitive. And I feel that East Bengal FC have understood what Odisha FC are up to.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But Ronaldo, oh, I think बहुत बार ऐसे ऐसे सिनेरियोस बन तो रहे हैं जिधर से गोल स्कोर हो सकता है, हालांकि एक हो भी चुका है। बात देखिए, ओह कैसे मिस हो गई, नो वे। एंड देख के पता चल रहा था शायद ये वाग्या की तरफ से शॉट था, क्योंकि वो नाखुश थे। नहीं नहीं वाग्या, क्यों हो रहा है आपके साथ ये?
I think it's better for Bhagya just to make those passes, and even if he had gotten it on KDB, but right now, oh, Odisha FC, they were looking quite threatening. But you know, had that goal gone in, that would have been one of the best goals of eISL season 2 so far. And the effort was right. Everything was just perfect. It was just a Bhagya effect, but now will not matter as it needs to get poached. But still, Odisha FC unable to do so as the threat has been averted by East Bengal FC. And now just mere 15 minutes remain into the game where Odisha FC need to find an equalizer. But East Bengal FC looking quite threatening with their attack. Jairzinho to Mbappe, nice room, it needs to shoot. But nice tackle coming in from Odisha FC.
Okay. Nice tackle. And tackle डायरेक्ट जाके लगा PS5 पे एंड खत्म। तो इस बार के लिए एक बार फिर से सॉरी फॉर दैट, लाइक हो गया फिर से, क्या कर सकते हैं अभी। लेकिन जिस तरीके के हम लोगों को गेम अभी तक जाते हुए देखने के लिए मिले हैं, सेकेंड हाफ मुझे लगता है कि ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के कंट्रोल में था। ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी बार बार कॉन्स्टेंटली अटैक पे जा रहे थे, लेकिन भाग्य अभी तक चेंज नहीं हुआ। आपने एकदम सही कहा था शुरुआत पे, टाइम बदल गया, मंथ बदल गया, बहुत कुछ बदल गया, लेकिन भाग्य बदला।
भाग्य नहीं बदला और हमारे क्रैशेस भी नहीं बदले। And now the frequency just seems to be improving, getting better with time, which I certainly do not like. I want to see the end moments because that's where the real masala is. It's like, आपने पूरा सब कुछ सजा दिया, प्लेट सब कुछ तैयार है, खाना भी पकवान भी बन चुका है, बट वो जो आखिरी तड़का जब लगता है ना, उस टाइम पे ठंडा हो जाता है मामला। बट again, viewers, it's the same apologies that I've been making, and I've been sounding like a broken record, but for the formalities we'll have to do so again. And yes, this is beyond our reach, where we have been doing whatever needs to be done to get that seamless, smooth action for FIFA coming for you guys. But hopefully by by the next week it gets resolved, and all good things take time to get fixed, and we just hope it does. But so far it was quite an end-to-end game. East Bengal FC finally finding a crack in Odisha FC's defense. They managed to score a goal, but one very weird thing that I really found was, both these clubs were playing quite uh, on those quite by the virtue of those long balls, right? We've seen a
Hmm.
plethora of those lob through passes going in, a lot of dribble lob throughs also going, and both these teams have been trying to capitalize on those opportunities. And East Bengal FC, the first goal, the one goal that they scored, it was quite a simple routine, a basic routine that is tried and tested. But the question, the eyebrows are going to be raised on the fact that was this a right time to experiment for Odisha FC, especially when they are at this stages? I know
Hmm.
it's one of those efforts which is kind of a hit or miss, because had that goal gotten in, that would have clearly been one of the most spectacular goals of the eISL, and I really felt that it went in for a moment till the point I saw, oh, he will.
एंड ओवरऑल अगर हम लोग देखते हैं इस पूरे के पूरे मैचअप को, स्टार्टिंग में जिस तरीके से गेम चला, 8 नेट्स कल भी अपना काम किए, आज भी अपना काम किए, बट आई थिंक मुझे लगता है जो मेन जगह पे प्रॉब्लम अभी क्रिएट हो रहा है वो है वाग्या फॉर ओडिशा एफसी। ऑन द अदर हैंड ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के लिए कलेक्टिवली दोनों ही गलतियां कर रहे हैं, ये हम लोगों ने देखा है इस पूरे सीजन के अंदर। तो वो ये दोनों ही क्लब्स इसी वजह से जो है वो अभी तक स्टैंडिंग्स में उतना ज़्यादा खास सिनारियों पे नहीं है। एंड आई थिंक एक टीम जो है वो हम लोग को 10th पे देखने के लिए मिल रहा है, एंड एक 8th या फिर 7th समथिंग स्टैंडिंग्स पे है। तो ये चीज़ को इम्प्रूव करने की ज़रूरत है, एंड स्पेशली ओडिशा एफसी, जैसे कि हम लोग कल भी बात कर रहे थे कि उनको कल से ही पॉइंट्स निकालना चालू करना था अगर उनको क्वालिफाई करना है, क्योंकि इसके बाद ज़्यादा गेम्स बचा हुआ है नहीं, और जब ज़्यादा नहीं बचेगा उस टाइम पे सिचुएशन जो है वो कंट्रोल के बाहर जा सकता है। बाद में आप कितना भी कोशिश कर लो, हो सकता है कि आपको पता चल जाए कि इससे आप लाइक किस तरीके से हो सकता है या फिर क्या क्या आपने गलतियाँ किया है, बट हो सकता है वो थोड़ा लेट हो गया हो। लेकिन आप भी बहुत ही अच्छी बात कर रहे थे कुछ देर पहले कि सब होता है वो दाल में जब तड़का लगाने वाली बात होता है उस टाइम पे बंद हो जाता है। मुझे लगता है कि कोई सीक्रेट रेसिपी है जिसकी वजह से हम लोगों को नहीं देखने देना चाहते। वो होता है ना कुछ कुछ जगहों पे तड़का नहीं देखने देंगे।
ये बाजार पे कहाँ पे मिलता है? मैं तो अभी जाके यहीं पे उठ के चले जाके लेके आ जाऊं, अगर वो जहाँ पे भी ये सामग्री मिलती है मुझे बताइए guys. It's also also a request to all the viewers, if you know of any solution, because we have literally tried everything. We have been in touch with the developers, we have been making sure we've changed multiple lines of internet, we have done everything. 4 5 PS5s have already been replaced, and a lot of things have been done in the background, and still there has been no set solution for this. And yeah, eventually we will find one. But if you have any suggestions, do drop us in our comments, or you could just DM us, or maybe Northern Gaming on their social media platform, or at the eISL page, if you have seen all these things happen, and there's a fix around it. We have done everything. I asked the players, they also said ki, fixes after every game, do restart the PS5. So we have also done that, and even after doing that, this is happening. Even the players are quite confused as to why is it happening. So this is one of those situations we haven't really faced in the past, but have had to face this season. And uh, you know we know this is something that you're not gonna like it, but I think something that you might like is the scorecard, which is going to be in
Yeah.
front of us. And this time it's a mystery. Who wins? Let's see. All right. So now we are even, Steven. So one apiece for both the clubs. 8 Nates again starts with a victory, and then Beno 7 and Akshat, by the virtue of that one goal, again just flip the tables and make it even, squared up right now. And now it falls down to those nice shoulders of Akshat and Bakya over here. And whoever wins this game will take home those 3 points. And if it's a draw, then both are going to be sharing 1 point each. So this is something that you would expect when Odisha FC and East Bengal FC go up against each other. And quite rightfully said. So a few defensive cracks again for Odisha FC, and they're attacking this time looked a little different. They tried a different strategy, but yes, like I said earlier, right? I don't know if this was the best place and time to do so, because yeah, few moments it was hitting, but mostly it was missing.
यस एंड इसी वजह से सिचुएशंस जो है वो अभी भी कंट्रोल में नहीं है. बट या एक चीज़ जो हम लोगों को देखने के लिए मिला है, देखिए एज अ कमेंटेटर मैं तो हूँ पूरा न्यूट्रल, लेकिन अगर मैं बात करूँ एज अ ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी फैन तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. लेकिन 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 अगर मैं इस टूर्नामेंट के पीओवी से बात करूँ तो मुझे बहुत दुख हो रहा है ओडिशा एफसी के लिए, क्योंकि बार बार सिर्फ ये फर्स्ट टाइम नहीं है कि पहले मैच जीतते हैं एंड उसके बाद जाके उनके लिए सिचुएशंस कंट्रोल के बाहर चले जाते हैं. क्योंकि अभी तक एक सिंगल टाइम ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि फर्स्ट मैच जीतने के बाद सेकंड मैच जीते ओडिशा एफसी. हर टाइम सेकंड मैच हार गए हैं क्योंकि उनको अभी तक पॉइंट नहीं मिला. अगर वो सेकंड मैच ड्रॉ भी करते फिर भी एक पॉइंट अभी तक मिल चुका होता, तो वो अभी तक नहीं मिला है. सो ओडिशा एफसी लाइक मुझे तो लगता है कि वो भी यही सोच रहे होंगे कि करे तो करे क्या. लेकिन देखिए बोल देना बहुत इजी है काइंड ऑफ कि हाँ आप जाओ ड्राइंग मोड में बैठो करो. बहुत बार ऐसा भी होता है कि आपके लिए चलता ही नहीं है कुछ सही, तो हो सकता है वो एक टाइम फ्रेम चल रहा हो.
यू नो टीटी, आप तो एस्ट्रोलॉजी किए हो, मुझे लगता है भाग्य से बातचीत करवानी पड़ेगी. थोड़ा चेक करिए कि मतलब इनका शनि वनी सब ठीक है या फिर कुछ भारी चल रहा है, क्योंकि जिस हिसाब से इनके दिन कट रहे हैं उनको खुद ही अच्छा नहीं लग रहा होगा. सो भाग्य, इफ यू वाचिंग दैट, कांटेक्ट टीटी. ही इज गोना give you some nice advices and give me as well. Worked out for me as again now Bhagya. This is a beautiful long through pass with Mbappe, wants to go in, but Akshat making sure he was prepared for such an attack.
Finally, oh, अटैकिंग भाग्य के लिए बहुत सारा अटैकिंग हुआ है, पर देखिए ये मिस पासेस. बट अक्षत का जो सेटअप है वो चेंज हो चुका है. वो पहले जिधर बैठते थे शायद अभी पोजीशन चेंज की है, तो देखते हैं किस तरीके से खेलेंगे. एंड पिछले दिन उनके भी जो रिजल्ट्स थे वो पॉजिटिव में नहीं था, तो आज सब कोशिश वही होगा कि एटलीस्ट इधर से मैच को निकाले एंड उसी के साथ और 3 पॉइंट्स टेबल के अंदर जोड़े. लेकिन ये क्या था? शायद ऑडियंस में से ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के कोई फैन जो है वो कुछ बोल दिए होंगे, तो उनको मार दिए बॉल बाहर ही.
I mean, at this point, I'm just hoping that we get to see the final, at least the full match, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's the only expectation. Does not matter. Let's put the rivalry aside. But right now, Akshat, a beautiful chance in the making with R9, has good chance to take a shot. Now this is more like it. I like this Akshat because he's been so calm and collected. He's been building up those opportunities. Has been quite stable. The passing has been right. He's been doing everything perfect. And Bhagya, he's been trying heavily for triggering Lance on that different side and go for that big lob through pass. But KDB, wow, nice defense over there. And one thing at least for Bhagya is his defense is really looking good. I just hope he does not consider red card. That was a horrendous start to his campaign in the eISL. But right now, he's gotten over things, right? At least, he's managing to score a few goals. Yeah, he's been missing a lot of shots, but he's making those right efforts. We just hope that, this time he succeeds. It's going to be such an important win, especially for him and Spurson, and he takes a shot.
Wow.
This time the crossbar not coming his way, and you could see Bhagya, that smile, that goes for $1 million. Yes, he scored, and he's gonna be happy. Odisha FC have taken that lead, and Akshat, he needs to wake up and okay.
Yes.
Hopefully everything is fine.
hopefully. And I think yes. Oh no! What a goal! East Bengal FC with Ronaldinho. भाग्य के लिए वो खुशी ज्यादा देर के लिए नहीं टिका, क्योंकि उस टाइम पे ही अक्षत रेडी थे एक और गोल के लिए. बट एक चीज जो है, पिछले गोल का मैं सोच रहा था कि पिछला गोल कैसे हुआ वो थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करूं, लेकिन अभी तो ये गोल एक्सप्लेन करना होगा, तो बहुत जल्दी हो रहा है जो भी हो रहा है. बट बेलिंगम एज ऑफ नाउ मिडफील्ड से डायरेक्टली पास ऑन करेंगे. हुलीद मौजूद. क्या होगा एम्बापे टू हुलीद, रोनाल्डो. आज डिफेंस कहने की जो है, हो सकता है कि एक गोल कंसीड जरूर कर चुके हैं वाग्या, बट आज फील्डिंग काफी तरीके से करे. एकदम लास्ट लाइन ऑफ डिफेंस इनका बहुत स्ट्रांग दिख रहा है, जिसकी वजह से आई थिंक 3 शॉट लिया गया था, जिसमें से सिर्फ एक शॉट ऑन गोल रहा और वो गोल पे भी कन्वर्ट हुआ. नहीं तो 3 गोल भी हो सकते थे अभी तक.
Oh yeah, I mean, such a nice comeback from Akshat. It was a sucker punch for Bhagya. I think he was so happy about his goal finally not hitting the crossbar that he considered one more, but on the lookout for another. But last moment, I think it was Virgil van Dijk just instantly just spreads his legs like wings and gets the job done. And now the threat has also been averted, and Akshat has a chance for a counter attack.
आज हर एक मैच कहने की हार्ट अटैक देके जा रहे हैं. व्हाट अ पास, लेकिन इस बार रिसीव नहीं कर पाए रोनाल्डिनियो. अगर रिसीव करते तो कहानी कुछ अलग होता, कि जिस जगह पे बॉल पहुंचा दिया गया था किल बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ सकता था. एज ऑफ नाउ किमी टुवर्ड्स डी ब्रुयने, एडम मिलिटाओ, देखिए लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे कैप्टेविया. ओडिशा ऐसी वाग्या आज बहुत ज्यादा बेहतर परफॉर्म करते हुए पिछले दिनों से. एटलीस्ट जो अटैक है वो बहुत शार्प दिख रहा है, लेकिन बहुत गलत जगह पे बॉल लूज करते हुए. एंड इस बार ये काउंटर इनके कंट्रोल के बाहर निकल के लेके जा सकते हैं, बट एम्बापे को पास कर सकते थे, लेकिन वो पास किया था रोहित के लिए, जिसकी वजह से अटैक अभी रुका और बॉल कंट्रोल है ओडिशा एफसी के पास.
Now again, you know, this is something that Bhagya has been repetitively doing. That he gets one player, he performs the right step over skill there, and that's how you should do a step over, right? Not in front of the player, just beside him, just confuse and get through the defense. And you know step overs, German crosses, they've been the meta so far. But today we saw Bhagya trying something different, something out of ordinary. You know, he's been going for those really, really long passes. And well, as things stand, we're almost about to get to the half time marker, and Akshat, he's been really great as well. His defense has been looking sound. He's been making those crucial interventions just like this one, and he's kind of read Bhagya, to be honest. He's kind of now has himself conditioned to Bhagya's chances of getting really close on goal. Because Bhagya is like Satyanash ho gaya, and now it's the half-time marker we reach, folks. And both these teams quite evenly contested. Both these teams understand what's on the line, understand how important this victory is going to be, and more for Odisha FC than East Bengal FC. East Bengal FC, yeah, I mean, not have had the best of the days, but still have managed to get 4 points from their fixture, from their 5 matches that they've played. Whereas Odisha FC, after even playing 5 games, are yet to find a single one on the board. I mean, at this point, even a draw is something that Odisha FC could be happy with.
Yes. ओडिशा एफसी को आज कहने के या तो ड्रॉ निकालना होगा या फिर एक गोल स्कोर करना होगा. गोल कंसीड बिल्कुल भी नहीं कर सकते. सेम विथ ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी एज वेल, उनके लिए भी कहानी सिमिलर रहेगा. बट देखिए ओडिशा एफसी की तरफ से फ्रेश लेग्स आ चुके हैं. पहले को इंट्रोड्यूस किया जाएगा ग्राउंड के अंदर. पार्थिव और हर्नांडेज के साथ बॉल कंट्रोल करते हुए दिख रहे हैं, लेकिन बैक पास सही टाइम पे नहीं हुआ. ज़िनेडिन ज़िडान टुवर्ड्स पेले, राइट हैंड साइड से बेहतरीन एक रन निकालते हुए. रिटर्न का रन आ चुका है बीचों बीच. रोनाल्डो एंड एम्बापे एज वेल. बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग सिचुएशन। इस बार देखा हुआ भाग्य का भाग्य साथ फाइनली।
Oh, what's happening? What's going on? Do you think, TT, is it right to say कि भाग्य का भाग्य आज बदल गया है?
शायद अभी के लिए तो शायद लगाना होगा, जब तक 90 मिनट्स होता नहीं है, लेकिन देख के तो लग रहा है यस। बट देखिए जिस तरीके से वो गोल कंसीड किए, हो जाता है कभी कभार। एक और गोल हो सकता है होगा, एंड फाइनली हो सकता है पहले 3 पॉइंट के तरफ बढ़ते हुए देखने के लिए मिले ओडिशा एफसी। 2 गोल का लीड एंड अक्षत जस्ट झटके में 2 मिनट के अंदर बैक टू 2 गोल बैक ऑफ द नेट कंसीड किए। आज वाकया बहुत ज्यादा खुश, क्योंकि उनका पहला जीत शायद नहीं, उनका शायद इसके पहले भी इंडिविजुअली पहला जीत जो है मिल चुका है, लेकिन ऑल ओवर क्लब ओडिशा एफसी का जो पहला जीत है या फिर पहला पॉइंट है वो मिलने वाला है। बट अभी भी गेम में टाइम बाकी है, क्योंकि कल आखिर के 10 मिनट में 3 गोल स्कोर हुए थे।
Oh, don't jinx it at this point. You know, of course we've got to be neutral, but heart goes out to Wagya. We want him to win this game. This is so crucial. You know, we want him to get his first W, his first individual victory, and that is going to be so important as it will secure Odisha FC their first very valuable, so hard fought 3 points. And commencement of the second half, yeah, the second goal was a little odd, but it's still props to Wagya. He kind of built it up to that moment, and a little bit of bad luck, you know, being channeled to Akshat over there. But the third goal was really impressive. It was quite clinical. He had that guile, he had that eye for the goal. Just takes a shot, and this is exactly the Wagya that I would want to see more often.
फॉर श्योर जिस तरीके से परफॉर्मेंस हम लोगों को देखने के लिए मिला है अभी तक वाकई की तरफ से इस सब मैचअप के ऊपर, आज वो शाइन कर रहे हैं। आज टाइलिंगम हार चुके हैं, हर्नांडिस को लेके आया जाएगा, पर इस बार पहले आएंगे इस बंगाल एफसी की तरफ से भी राइट हैंड साइड से राइट फुटर गेम देखने के लिए मिलेगा। एम्बापे से कोशिश है एक पास निकालने की, निकाला भी गया, लेकिन वर्जिल वैन डाइक इस जगह पे अलाउ नहीं करने वाले। आज कुछ परफॉर्मेंस ऐसा कर रहा होगा जैसे केरला ब्लास्टर के ऑपोजिट पे किए थे, नहीं तो और कोई चांस नहीं है कम बैक करने का।
This looks really difficult. Something a huge change. I think Akshat does understand what's on the line. I'm pretty sure, you know, taking all these pauses over here, he's gonna fix his formation, his instructions. At a point, we will get to see Akshat going for the attack. I'm pretty sure PAPL is on. Must be constant pressure. Would be trying to get the ball as much as you can. You can see how much desperate Akshat is looking. Now he's got his players. Everybody just running after whoever has the ball, and now he's got to build up an attack. He's got to be a little stable over there. You know, still be patient. It's almost 30 more minutes there into the game, and he can score 2 goals. But Wagya has to be on his toes. And at this point, even if Wagya goes for something like a 5-4-1, I wouldn't mind. Go 5-4-1, ultra defensive. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever it takes to not let go of this matchup. Or maybe take the other out. Take the riskier one. Go for scoring a few more goals. Because if he scores one more, I think it's going to be really difficult to make a comeback from here. And only, you know, a club like Hyderabad FC could do the unthinkable. Get the goal on draw, but a chance was in the making, but instantly foiled. So, I think formation-wise, there has been no changes. I think this is the point where you get to see all those changes being made, those new players being bought up. But I think few just changes in, you know, either the tactics or the strategy or maybe
Yeah.
the instructions that have been given. I think that had been going on. But I think now as we hit that 70th minute marker, the fresh legs are going to come up, and we're going to see a new breath of attack from East Bengal FC, and Odisha FC have to really, really watch out for that, because one single miss and then the kind of momentum shifts to Akshat's favor, and this game just could go out of their hands.
Yes, and I don't think कि इधर से ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी का कोई भी कमबैक आएगा. We know कि इसके पहले कर चुके ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी, बट वो हर बार नहीं होता, वो रोज करना पॉसिबल नहीं है. एंड जिस तरीके से आज वाग्या खेले हैं, उससे एक चीज तो पता चला है कि फर्स्ट हाफ में भी उनका उतना खास नहीं गया हो, लेकिन सेकेंड हाफ बहुत बहुत ज्यादा बेहतरीन हम लोगों को जाता हुआ दिखा. क्योंकि फर्स्ट हाफ में कुछ कुछ सिनेरियो ऐसे भी बना था जिधर जस्ट वो गोल कंसीड करते करते बच गए. एंड देन आया कहानी इधर सेकेंड हाफ का. एंड सेकेंड हाफ में जो फर्स्ट गोल था, आई थिंक वर्जिल वैन डाइक जो बॉल लेके ऑलरेडी अंदर चले गए थे, या फिर एडम मिलिटाओ, दोनों में से कोई एक जो है वो बॉल लाइक क्लियर करने के जगह पे लेके गोल के अंदर चले गए. एंड उस जगह से कहने के जो सिनेरियो है वो बदलता हुआ दिखा, कहानी बदलता हुआ दिखा. उसके जस्ट 1 मिनट के बाद एक और गोल स्कोर हुआ. एंड उधर से अभी जो है बहुत ज़्यादा टफ सिनेरियोस बन चुके हैं इस बंगाल एफसी के लिए. बट एक बार मौका, लेकिन कंट्रोल उतना खास नहीं, जिसकी वजह से बॉल अभी के लिए जाएगा ओडिशा एफसी के पास. ओडिशा एफसी भी प्रॉपर टाइम लेके खेल सकते हैं, उनको कोई जल्दबाजी नहीं है. बिल्डिंग में टाइम जो है वो बिताना चाहिए उनको, एंड वही चीज़ अभी करते हुए दिखेंगे.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what the intention should be at this point. Just make the right build up, be very vigilant on your defense, and not let the East Bengal FC score from here. Should be the idea, but nice pass towards Erling Haaland. As you can see, East Bengal FC have made some key changes right now. They're playing 11. Cotton in Erling Haaland. We could see that Pele also in play but with Bellingham again. This is one of the set routines that Wagya has been opting for, and just anticipated, just like I said. FC Odisha FC have gone for a 5-4-1 ultra defensive. Yes, that's the way to go, right? That's the highest level of defensiveness you can bring on board. Give your striker the instruction, come back for defending, just stay there. No need for any extra goals, because now all that Wagya needs to do is just see things through, right? He's got that 2-goal lead, and at least even if the whole skies just comes falling down, right? They need to ensure that this is a draw. At least take a single point of this one, because Akshat seems to get himself back into the game, and now the winds have changed. East Bengal FC can still start dreaming for yet another goal, for the equalizer maybe. And in the 10 minutes, I'm telling you, TT, anything can possibly happen. Bhagya, I know he was in the fairyland for maybe 10-15 minutes, but now he needs to get himself back in and needs to stop playing these long passes. We know what had happened to Kerala Blasters FC yesterday, but now this could be a sucker punch, a player lock on towards MP, passes on towards Pele, takes a shot at the keeper, making the save, and it goes out for corner. This is still fine, as long as Bhagya can keep the ball in his favor. But the moment he loses it, that's where Akshat can just put the stake right into his heart and could score one more. And this is a potential build-up. But thankfully, Theo Hernandez coming for the rescue.
आई थिंक इसके बाद भी अक्षत को जस्ट एक चांस मिलेगा. अगर उसमें वो कन्वर्ट कर पाते हैं देन दैट्स ओके, बट अगर कन्वर्जन नहीं दिखा तो इधर ओडिशा एफसी के लिए पहला 3 पॉइंट होने जा रहा है. एंड आई डोंट थिंक कि इधर और चांस मिलेगा, क्योंकि बॉल कंट्रोल है ओडिशा एफसी के पास. एक बार फिर से थ्रो इन मिलेगा, एंड एक मिनट जा रहा है और वाग्या के चेहरे पे वो जो खुशी वो धीरे धीरे बढ़ता जा रहा है. एंड मे बी दिस विल बी द लास्ट चांस फॉर ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी, अगर उनको ड्रॉ भी निकालना है इस मैच से. लेकिन नहीं, मिलिटाओ, हकीमी towards Theo Maldini. Oh my God! आखिरी 2 मिनट नहीं, yes. फाइनली बॉल कंट्रोल गया है भाग्य के पास, गया था। क्या होगा ये आखिरी कुछ मिनट में, कुछ सेकंड्स में।
Last attack. This is it for Akshat. He needs to make something out happen. And with Jazinho goes for a desperate attempt. And Bhagya! He's done it! He's done it, folks! Odisha FC get their first win in the eISL. That huge sigh of relief, that elation in the heart of their fans. Everybody feels it, and the hero is going to be none other than Bhagya. Oh my goodness. Props to Akshat for making it a roller coaster towards the end. It felt like he had almost done it, but Bhagya somehow holding strong to his nerves. I cannot tell you how many games I've lost with leads like that. But Bhagya this time, he was prepared and he managed to see things through. A little bit of a dash of Lady Luck there, at least in his favor. And I really hope, someday we could get Bhagya on an interview with us. I really want to ask about his experience. As you can see, the emotions, being raw, being honest, so happy with his win, PP.
फाइनली जिसके लिए वेट था सभी लोगों का, अगर सभी लोगों का नहीं तो एटलीस्ट ओडिशा वासियों का, उनके पहले पॉइंट्स के लिए वो पॉइंट्स अभी मिलता है। और वो किसके थ्रू आया है? भाग्य के थ्रू। जिस तरीके से परफॉर्मेंस उनका जा रहा था अभी तक इस पूरे सीजन 2 के अंदर, फाइनली उस सारे बैरियर को तोड़ते हुए, और बोलते हैं ना कि जो मेहनत करता है लक उसके पीछे आता है, तो फाइनली आज उनका जो लक है, आज उनका जो काम है या फिर मेहनत है, वो रंग लाता हुआ देखने के लिए मिला, और उनका लक भी उनके सामने पाव डाउन किया। तो ये 3 पॉइंट्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट था, बट ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के फैन होते हुए दुख तो हुआ मुझे।
Of course, I mean it's fine. But
Yes.
I'm really happy, and for me especially, it's a very special moment.
Yeah.
Odisha FC have finally gotten those 3 points on board, and I have managed to defeat a club like East Bengal FC. And like the Chief Minister of Odisha, Shri Naveen Patnaik, he has this very popular, saying, right, in Odia, which goes like, "Apanamane khushi to," means, "Are you guys happy?" Fine. And yes, we are. All the Odisha FC fans, all the Juggernaut fans who had been waiting for that moment, and it has come true. And such an important win as we take a look at the scoreboard. And Bhagya clearly being the hero for the night. And both, even Nates can't really rule him out, right? His opener, that sort of brought this game to this junction where it could fall on towards Bhagya's shoulders. And this time, he ensured that there's not going to be any slip up from his side, and has managed to win the game, not just for himself individually, his first victory, but also for the club. And now time for MVP. I think we might have 8 Nates being the MVP, and rightfully so. 4 goals against a player like Benno 7 is quite difficult, but yes, he's managed to do so.
वाह, 8 नेट्स की अगर बात किया जाए, कल के दिन पे भी परफॉर्मेंस बहुत अच्छा था, एंड अभी तक अपना जो कंसिस्टेंसी है वो कहीं ना कहीं दिखा के गए हैं। जो एक प्रॉब्लम चल रहा था क्लब के ऊपर, वो फाइनली अभी सॉल्व हो चुका है। सो क्या यही वो पॉइंट है जिधर से हम लोग को ओडिशा एफसी का कमबैक दिखेगा इस पूरे ईआईएसएल सीजन 2 पे, या फिर नहीं, वो तो हम लोग को पता चलेगा इन फ्यूचर। लेकिन आज जिस तरीके से गेम शुरू हुआ था बेनो 7 के साथ, बेनो 7 के सामने, बेनो 7 आज बहुत ज़्यादा एग्रेसिव थे, क्योंकि पिछला गेम उनके लिए एक बहुत ज़बरदस्त कहने की जो एक डिफरेंस के साथ उनको हार मिला था। उधर से वापस आने के बाद कोशिश उनका यही था कि वो जीते, लेकिन एंड मोमेंट पे गोल कंसीड करके वो आज नहीं निकल पाए इस मैच को। लेकिन ओडिशा वासियों, खुश तो बहुत होंगे आप लोग बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा।
Finally, they can go and have Rasagola also. A little bit of a burn.
Yeah.
And, yes. So, this has been back to back, long going debate, I think, which has been solved otherwise. But still, amongst
Yeah.
all the Bengalis and the Odia peoples, everybody still gets onto that discussion. For Roshagola is ours. They're like, it's ours. ATK Mohan Bagan had managed to defeat Odisha FC, but East Bengal FC, I think they have to try a little bit more hard on that, have to make a comeback. But yes, finally, folks, Odisha FC managed to get the first win. Right now, what we're going to do is head for a short little break because right after, we have got another beautiful matchup lined up for you.